There's my sweet mistress. That's even funnier after what I just told you.
Facts.
Not for you guys to hear, though. Oh,
Sheesh.
shit.
Back in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. Yeah. We fucked up. See, what you guys don't realize is that we try so hard not to have a conversation before we hit record so that we have a conversation. And we had a conversation. I laid some heavy shit on my man, so I probably just drained all the fucking life.
Life. It is what it is. Life happens.
Life happens. So, but maturity also happens too.
Yeah.
So
that's a big thing. So yeah.
It only took 47 years. Proud of myself, yo.
40. I guess it just matters that it happened, not how long it took.
Yeah, there you go.
It took a lifetime.
I mean, technically, yeah. Hopefully, it's at least twice as much. To go.
Facts.
All right, you might as well just kick us off.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get it motherfucking popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn. I'd like to thank you for letting me be myself.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Thursday. You're here. You're in the crib.
Yes.
We're here. I'm Rahmonn.
And I just so happen to be Darien.
That's a forever thing now?
No, it may be.
Actually, it's been every other.
Yeah, like every other.
And you are tuned into episode 50.
50. Woo! We up there, y'all. Yeah. We are up there. Half of 100. Half of 100.
It's crazy. Zach was here this morning. I was helping him with a project he's working on at 7 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 7:22 this morning. He was supposed to be here at 7.
He always late.
Well, he said, I'm going to stop at Starbucks. I'm like, nigga, I told you I would make extra coffee for you.
He said, nah, I don't want your shit.
Apparently. My coffee, I wasn't charging $6
Zach
for it.
Bougie. You know
Zach
that
is
nigga.
low-key bougie.
You know he is not. You drinking household coffee? Like
you peasant. But anyway, I forget. I think maybe I used my pre-banter there. But
yeah,
we had a good conversation this morning. So
yeah, I mean,
everybody's gearing up.
It's always good to have good conversation.
Getting the troops in order. It's funny. Everybody knows Zach's going to be here for the year anniversary, so that's not spoiling anything. The real special guest is yet to come.
Facts.
But so I said, it's like, yo, it's the year anniversary, yo. Like, we started this together. You want to edit it? It's like, no.
Zach said, I am no longer editing. He said, I will be a guest.
He's not a guest, not an employee.
Facts, I am not an employee. Zach gonna fuck around and be like, I mean, you gonna pay me for my services.
Right? Nah, but good times. It was funny. I didn't realize how many we've done on our own. We were looking at like the changeover is the thumbnail on YouTube, and that's kind of how we know.
Judge, when we switched over to us doing it. Or you doing it, because nigga, I ain't doing that shit.
I was like, but shout out to his picture because his picture made the new thumbnail. So
right,
yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. What are you grateful for this week, sir?
I am grateful. I'm grateful for life. I'm really grateful for my wife too, as we just came off of having our anniversary weekend.
That's right.
And shit. Yeah, so I'm in cloud 9 with her. Like she's the shit and. She makes me feel like I'm the shit. That's where I get my confidence from. 100% from her. Like, I love her ass to death. That's what I'm thankful for. What you thankful for?
It's hard to go after that. Like, I feel like you were Beyonce and I'm anybody else.
Oh, that's funny. We was talking about that shit. We was talking about that shit the other day. Like, there's nothing after Beyonce. Like, no.
See, I want the Beehive after me.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And then if you fuck with Beyonce.
Right, and I have no problem. I have no smoke with Beyonce, nor do I want any. But I was listening to David's show the other night, and he played a Destiny's Child song. And I think the only reason I don't follow the Beyonce thing is because it came out of nowhere and it's like this cult following, right?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Destiny's Child. I really enjoyed Destiny's Child, and I can't tell you that I've bought or streamed a Beyonce song.
I mean, I would hope you wouldn't.
Why not? It's good music.
I mean, it's good music, but I ain't streaming it. That's on my wife's phone. That's when I hear it. And I might know some of the songs, but when she plays it is when
You don't play any female artists?
Not really.
Like when you listen to love music, you listen to niggas singing?
I don't really listen to love music that much.
Oh, you only sell drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only sell drugs and
so how
pop
do you
niggas.
set? What do you set the mood with wifey with Drake? Never mind.
Drake and Dream. That's it. That's
okay.
Back in the day.
Oh, what am I grateful for? I am. So me and my uncle have been talking more, a couple times a week. And oh shit. And it first family's important, and you have squabbles. You have disagreements. You have things that put you apart. And unless somebody's doing something like malicious to you, right? You should really work to keep that connection. I had a really scary, let me say I'm grateful when I go on. But anyway, I've been really grateful for these conversations we have because I get to hear history that I didn't know, things about like, the family. Revelations. Like I was telling my uncle, like I was saying, as I'm getting older, I thought my patience would get better. And my patience is really less for some stuff, particularly stupid shit. And he says, well, you've always been meticulous about things. And sometimes you got to be easy on people. And I was like, okay, that's fair. So then I said, but you were hard on me. And he said, no, I wasn't. I was like, yeah, you don't remember us having a conversation when I was a little bit older? And I said to you, I asked you, why does it seem like everything is not good enough? Like if I did a project from like, if you wanted me to do a Word document or a spreadsheet, it was always something, you always pick something out. And I said, you told me that day that I know you're capable of great things and I know you can do better. So I'm always going to push you to do better. Now here's this interesting, that was his stand on it. And I was like, damn, that's kind of dope, right? I never thought about it like that, right? So sometimes you got to ask people why they're doing stuff and not just assume they're being a jerk. But then the other night he was like, I'm sorry I was that hard. And I was like, no, because it made me who I am. Because I always do want to be the best and I do want to do things better and be better than I was
as
before.
You should,
so there's a lesson in that. Like maybe the methodology based on my person. I'm a sensitive person, right? I'm not going to say am sensitive person.
Yeah, I say you am.
Yeah, maybe it was the delivery back then, but I get it now as an adult, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just really grateful for those conversations, man. We laugh, we cry. I learned stuff.
Right.
Like, did I tell you this already? The story that I was writing?
This nigga said, I'll tell you this already and didn't say nothing yet. This nigga, dramatic ass pause.
Because I was like, did I tell you? The story that you keep telling me not to talk about out loud so nobody steals the idea, but the story.
Oh, yeah.
That I wrote, I decided to write the main character as a woman and couldn't figure out why. Yeah. It happened to my mother.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, damn, how did I get there? He's like, the spirit gave you that. That's crazy, right? Like,
that may tell you need to finish that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just been really, really dope. And I forgot where I was going to go when I said to you, I'll tell you that in a second. Oh, well.
I try to act in it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'm a goofy nigga, so I'm gonna laugh consistently. So it's gonna take like 100.
Director.
It's gonna take 100 takes, motherfucker, to get one scene. Like,
would wifey let you be the main character's love interest?
No, I'm not with that. I won't be like another nigga.
But you would be perfect for the character James.
James. Nah. See, that's because you told me that before. And I said James is a dick. I don't know. Most James I know are dicks.
Yeah.
Even if they cool with you in a way, in reality that nigga's a dick.
But it's funny because James's character is me too. You can hear, he's a music producer.
Yeah.
So, it's just been real fascinating conversations. I forgot where the fuck I was going, and I really wanted to make a valid point.
You was trying to. Probably was my fault.
No, because
I be interjecting at random spots.
No, I was trying not to skip around, and so I said, let me finish this complete thought before I go off to another one, but I forgot it. Anywho, yeah, I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for my uncle. I'm grateful for the conversations with him.
That's dope as shit. You should be, man.
Should we make a confession to the audience?
A confession?
Well, last week's episode was called Drunken Clarity, right? So we both have decided to take a little easy on this tequila.
Yeah.
Because neither one of us remember
yo, after that
episode was about.
I did not remember. Like, it was like me listening to somebody else talk when I listened to that shit. I'm like, who is this nigga? I don't remember none of this conversation.
Oh shit.
That shit was real though.
It's because after we recorded,
I think he done searching for that tequila, nigga. We just need to stick with that.
Stick with that one.
When we want.
It's funny. I drank. Remember, I had one more little bottle. It wasn't as dark, and I drank it the other night, and I'm like, I don't even like this no more. This is my shit now. So, y'all want a sponsorship? If you could decipher the bottle, hit us up.
Facts.
warmthecribpodcast@gmail.com.
And I'm still trying for it. Puma, give me a goddamn sponsorship. What? Puma is the best shit ever. And you know what's funny? This was literally the last hoodie, and it was my size.
Oh shit!
Wasn't no other hoodie that looked like this in there.
I can't wear any of their low shit though. All their low shit is too narrow.
Shit.
Like
these are low.
It's too narrow. I had bought a couple.
You got fat ass ankles, don't you?
No, it's the feet. The ankles are fine. I got like flippers, bro. I don't know why I can't fucking swim. I should be able to compete with fucking Michael Phelps. Just fat, wide feet.
Got them La Ciennegas. That's funny as shit. You probably don't even know who La Cienega is, dude.
No. I'm still trying to remember what the fuck I was talking. I was going to get back to that. Like, what? You can go ahead and explain.
Proud Family.
It
was one of the daughter's friends. She had long ass feet and she was insecure about it, but she could swim her ass. Off. That shit was funny.
Oh shit. AI. We haven't talked about AI in a while. So Microsoft launched the GPT, I think it's called.
Chat GPT?
Yeah, that's what their AI is called. So it's like embedded in their Bing search.
What does GPT stand for?
I don't know.
My fault. I ain't.
That's all right. I'll be honest with you. But they launched. Oh fuck! I texted to you.
Huh?
I texted you the article I read about it this morning, but my phone's over there.
Oh yeah, you did text it to me.
But they were saying that it was some interesting stuff about how it's been responding to people. Like they said, we're always worried about AI taking over, but somebody tricked it into revealing its inside project name.
Hold on, nigga. This first of all, this shit says it has a distinct personality, absolutely unhinged. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
It said in one part of it, it was saying that one user it deemed as its enemy, but it also said it had a lot of false facts, like things that it would look up and say were not true. So I don't know if the article is written to make us feel comfortable about it, or is it just hustling us?
We've seen iRobot. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't got nothing else to say. Like y'all are searching for the wrong
Matrix, Terminator.
Y'all are searching for the wrong fucking thing. Y'all better stop. We don't need an AI.
We might. These kids.
That's because of the fucking parents. I'm sorry. Most of these fucked up ass kids is because of the parents. You need to fuck your kid up. Like, simple as that. Sorry to say it. Some people might not like that, but my mom whooped my ass. You see how good I am. She whooped all of her ass. Though? It don't help everybody. The ones that it don't help, they just gonna go to jail. This just simple as that. I'm keeping it a bean. Like, it's
right away. You sure you didn't pour other tequila?
Nah, but that's facts though. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, yeah, there's some people it's not gonna work for. Those ones that it don't work for, there's no. But there's certain things work for certain people. Right, so some people you can just talk to and explain the truth about everything, and then they'll go about it the right way that they should. And then there's some people that you just need to whoop their ass so they understand. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, yo, these videos with these fucking kids bucking up to these teachers. Let me hear my son was about to try to box a teacher. First of all, I'm gonna figure out what happened, but you gonna have to box the one with me. Like, that's disrespectful.
Real quick, shout out to your son.
Oh yeah, my baby. Yeah, he honor roll again. What you talking about? I feel like a good ass dad.
It do feel like a reflection of you.
Nah, that's facts though. Like when your kid do good, that feel like a reflection of you. Student of the month, honor roll. Like I just gonna end up broke because he know like, and that's the thing. Like with him, that works with him. Like incentive. Like
right.
nigga, you do good in school, what you want? Like,
right.
And he takes that to, and he'll hit us up like, yeah, you got that $100 you say you was gonna give me for? I'm like, God damn, nigga, like, give me a second.
You know, I get paid bi-weekly.
Facts. Give me till the 15th, all right? Give me like, nigga. But nah, he deserve it though. Like, you do good, you get good. Like,
that's what's up.
And it's crazy because we even though like one of his grades, it still was a B, but it was a lower B than it was before. I even like got on him like we still happy no matter what, but you can't be going back. You gotta go forward. You gotta get better with it every time. So, but no matter what, you still got on a roll. You still student of the month. So I'm gonna be quiet. But
is it come easy to him? Or he has to work at it.
It's easy to him. It's easy. I've never seen a child never do homework and always on the game, but stay in honor roll and stay in student of the month and all that. Like, how? I couldn't. Well, I got books and books when I'm
probably
home.
Absorbs. So when I was in high school, and this is why I have a problem with the transition from high school to college, because you're spoon fed, right?
Yeah.
And I think it should gradually change by the time you're a senior. You're kind of independent study, but as long as I paid attention in class, I never had to study. I just retained it, and I might take notes in class, and writing is kind of how it gets transcribed to my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And so I never really had to work hard. And so, yeah, that's my skill, right? Talent is that I can just absorb information like that. When I got to college, I expected, all right, just go to this class, take some notes, I'll be great, good. Well, it's different. They expect you to have read the shit on your own by the time you get to class. So it was a huge transition. I flunked my whole first semester of college.
I believe it.
The first time because I didn't know how to study.
You think it's going to be just like how you just came out of 12th grade. It's going to be just like that. Like, you go in there, you learn about it, and then, no, they like, did you read that? Like, do you understand everything that happened in there? And y'all talk about it and learn about it in the class, but you got to figure it out on your own. Like,
and it was a struggle for me because I never developed any study habits because I never studied. I just retained information.
Yeah, when he get to that point, I'm gonna make his ass study. Even if he don't need to, I'm gonna just have him study shit.
I even had to go as far as the first time I had gone back to school after college, I had to go to the library and like study. Like, I couldn't just sit home and like do other shit. I had to remove myself and create create a plan. And even this last time, I didn't do shit. I went to work and went to school and did homework. That was it.
Yeah.
Because I had to study. Same thing, especially on an online type of course. So
yeah,
that's good shit, man.
Nah, that's facts. I'm proud of my son, 100%.
Oh, but what I was gonna say, so like, I've seen like, I was heavy-handed raised, right? That's how we were raised back in the 70s and 80s, and I tried to duplicate that. And then one time with one of my sons, I saw them kind of cower when I went to hug him, and it kind of made me change my whole parenting style.
Yeah, but at that time with that son, does your voice work?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause some kids, like, you just raising your voice is enough to put them in the right point, and then to some kids, like, you gotta pop their ass, like,
right. But
that's how my son was. His voice,
like, and I know I'm blessed, right? I have 3 easy boys from a perspective of raising men, and we could just have conversations. Like, one of them gotten in trouble and they gotten yelled at by their mother and their aunt and their grandmother, and by the time it was my turn, I was like, listen, son, I'm not going to yell at you no more because I'm sure you got enough of that. But all I'm going to say to you is you told me you want to do A, B, and C, and the thing you did tonight is not going to help you get to A, B, and C.
Yeah.
So I think the question you got to ask yourself is, do you still want A, B, and C? And then how do you course correct? And I think he appreciated that better than just like, what are you doing? You're stupid, or blah, blah, blah. Like, and I had to learn that, right? Because all I was ever was yelled at.
Yep.
Or hit.
Yelled at or hit.
Or had something thrown at.
Yep. Yeah, yo, y'all parents ain't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah.
I got beat with a Wesson bottle once.
A Wesson bottle?
Cooking oil. She caught me slipping in the kitchen. She just grabbed the shit off the counter and hit the shit out of me with it.
I ain't playing no games.
And they would threaten. Go ahead, call Dyfus.
Yeah. My mom, I like mom. She used to tell us, She said, "I learned CPR so I could beat the shit out of you and bring you back to life before the cops come." Nigga, what? I was frightened. I said, "Nope, I'm not fucking with you."
Hell no. I love you too, and I don't know you.
Yep. We are cool on that. Now, my mom had some sayings because she would get on your ass.
I learned CPR so I could beat you within a thread of life and bring you back.
Yep.
How you recover from? The only other toughest one I heard, this lady I used to work with, she said, she's like, "I don't fight bitches." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, anytime a bitch want to fight me," I was like, "Yo, go get your brother." I was like, "What?"
Oh, shit. That means she got hands. That mean like, yo, I'm gonna knock a bitch out. Like, I need to fight a nigga. Like that's real.
Like, how you like? That's like, would that make?
Like,
you
how do you respond to that? Like, what? Like,
nah, we cool.
we cool.
It's like, how I know she gonna beat my brother's ass and whoop my ass still?
Like, yo, yeah, she gonna fuck your brother up and then fuck you up for bringing your brother.
Yeah. Yeah. You sent me a clip this week, which is a very interesting clip. Should we just play it?
Oh, you still got it?
Did you send it to me on Instagram?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I don't know.
Guys, we threw organization out the window.
We go on the whim, motherfucker.
We got a general idea.
Exactly, and we just as we go.
And I found this fascinating. It's funny, I was talking to a friend of mine. She used to do a podcast with another one of her friends. Yeah, you be getting these sneaky ass fucking videos of me and I don't even know it. I opened Instagram and I saw the video you took.
It's best when you don't see it because it's genuine. Photos. You really in the process of setting us up, getting ready.
Wait, I think I sent you that. Did you see the shit I sent you with the girl said I'm making cornbread for the first time?
No.
Yo, I be sending this.
He be sending me a lot of shit, and I don't be seeing some of them. Decent amount of them. Everybody be sending me fucking videos.
This chick is literally. She's got corn in the pan and she's putting bread on top of it.
Bro, who the fuck? Somebody showed her that.
And the dude said, she's like, the video says, making cornbread for the first time.
But is she wrong?
And he said, and don't you ever make it again. Where'd you send it?
Yo, but is she wrong? That's corn and she put bread on it. It's cornbread.
No. Where'd you send it?
You gotta think like you're from the mountain of Caucasus. I'm sorry.
I fucking can't find it now.
God damn it.
Did you text it to me?
I don't think so. I don't think I did that.
Should I fill the silent air with singing? In the still.
Nah, I didn't. I fucking.
Of the night. Wait, is that it?
No, I Facebooked it.
No. That's somebody else.
I mean, not Facebook. Instagram. It was Instagram.
This is what I should have done in pre-production. My bad.
Oh.
So more news as we're getting ready to gear up for the year anniversary. We're excited. Got some special guests coming through. You'll see some cameos from people. If you would like to be featured on the episode, send us a short video. We'll throw it in there. You know, tell us what you think about the podcast. An impactful moment for you. What it does for you. Somebody had told me like it literally helps them get through their day. And I was like, damn.
That's dope.
That shit is dope.
That's what we aim to do. Help anybody out in any way.
Like I want to be able to sit, like I love podcasts where I feel like I could just pull up a chair to the fucking TV and I'm sitting there having a conversation with them. And I hope some of you get the same thing from us. I remember the gist of it if you want me to just go off that.
Yeah, fuck.
I can't remember where the fuck you sent it.
Ah, here it is.
You found it?
Instagram.
All right, play that shit. Where'd you send it?
That one.
No, actually, she has less options.
She has less options than a woman that don't have that much money. Energy.
Let's use common sense here, ladies. When a woman makes money, right, she typically wants to date her equal. Would that be fair to say? If not, or above, right?
Yeah.
So if you make $100,000 a year, what have you basically done to yourself? you only are going to find, 15% of the U.S. population is attractive? Cut that in half, because that's also women. Mm-hmm. So now 7% of the U.S. population is attractive to you, versus that man that makes $100,000. He don't care about money. So who actually has more options? Women make money, doors close. Men make money, doors open. That's the difference. Women become prisoners of their success. Men get freed from their success.
So just be poor and pretty.
Just so we give credit, whose podcast was that?
Oh, shit. I don't even know. Is it Rational Express? I don't know.
Just send it to me again so I know where
the fuck it is, please. We're going to have to credit them. We definitely do.
Yeah. It'll be down there like it was last time.
Yeah.
So I've often said this. I said we're definitely different as men and women, right? And
that's facts.
If you were single and you went through the line at Wendy's, we'll step it up from McDonald's. You went through the line at Wendy's.
That's still bad.
But if you found homegirl fly,
a dude gonna talk to homegirl, like
right,
working at Wendy's, Dollar Tree, no matter what.
Now, most, not all, because nothing's absolute, right?
Yeah.
Most women are not gonna. The dude could look like, I don't know.
I don't know who a handsome
Morris
nigga.
Chestnut. I don't know.
I don't know any handsome niggas. I don't know who a handsome nigga is. A niggas is niggas to me.
Morris Chestnut could be leaning out the fucking window handing you your fries. You are not talking to him.
Yeah.
Right? So, why is that? Right? Because now me flip the script a little bit as a man. Should you date somebody who makes significantly less than you?
I feel like that doesn't matter. What matters is how y'all make each other feel, how happy you're all together. If the first thing, of course, if the first thing, if the first thing that you think about somebody is their economic status, you're not gonna ever find the person that you truly love.
You don't think that's important though?
No.
All right, we're gonna beef this episode.
We gonna beef. It's not important. It's always important to have somebody who does something. But if that's your main objective is to have a certain person that makes this specific amount, that's not.
Let me tell you why. You're looking at it from the perspective that this nigga turned around to look at me and shit. Do I got my nigga be cool stick under the chair just in case? You're thinking it from the perspective you and your wife have built your kingdom thus far and will continue to build your kingdom. I'm not trying to say from the bottom up, but from wherever you started.
The bottom, nigga. Okay. Nigga, we started from the bottom.
From the bottom to where it is now and where it will go. So that's what you've always known. Now, but supposing you're a man or a woman and you've reached a level by yourself outside of this person, you're telling me you're willing to start with a person that's way below that level?
If that person makes you feel a certain way, yeah. If that person makes you happy, yeah.
Because there's certain things that the person I see that the person might not understand.
And what's that?
If they haven't achieved that level.
And what is that? Because in reality, you can also, a relationship is also learning and teaching each other things too. So you could teach somebody that you care about, if they're on a lower fucking level, how to get to where you are.
Could you date an 18-year-old right now?
I would never date someone that young.
Just alone off the difference in the fucking music you like.
No,
right?
I just would never date somebody that young.
All right, Mr. Goody fucking two.
That's weird to me. Bro, I have a niece and a nephew that is in their 20s. I'm not.
All right, let's go a 5-year lane. Well, see, that doesn't really matter because 5 years puts them within 5 years of your age. So it's different for you. I would not date an 18-year-old either. Because there's no way we are enjoying the same music in the car. Number one.
Hell no.
But two, just from a level standpoint, right? You've been through a certain level of life, and if you've achieved that level of success in your life, there's going to be a grave difference of things that somebody might not understand. So both of us are building brands, right? We're building this brand. You're building your thing. I'm building my thing. You get to a certain level, you have to put in more. Like, so people think you quit your job and you work for yourself. It's gravy. No, you probably, most times you end up working twice as hard as you did at a job. Well, the person who just punches in and goes in and out to work may not understand that. Like, that's something that they have to understand. A certain level of, if you want to take this person to a nice restaurant and they've never been to a nice restaurant, don't know how to act, they might not understand that. You're looking at me like I'm a fucking dickhead, but I think...
That sounds like some dickhead shit.
No, but I think the same way... Is it a dickhead shit when a woman does it? I guarantee you, we could call women that have made,
And either way, it's fucking dickhead shit.
I guarantee we could call at least 4 women that I know make over $100,000. Well, I can only think of one off the top of my head that I know makes over $100,000, and I guarantee you, she's not dealing with no nigga that makes $25,000.
Yeah, she not. That's how the fuck she fucking cuts herself out of more fucking options.
But why shouldn't we think the same way?
We shouldn't think. Nobody should think that way. The fuck, like. Nobody should think that way just because they don't make as much as you. Like they're not worth your time. There's people who don't make as much as people who make a lot of money, and there are way fucking better human beings than people that make fucking money.
I'm not saying shitty human beings because you're right.
Yeah,
you got me trying to. He's trying to paint me like fucking Captain Toxic over here, and we're not doing that tonight. This isn't gonna be one of those. Oh yeah, Darren, you're right. Episodes. Yeah. Because you have. Even of an intelligence level, there's this girl that me and some of the guys used to work with. And she's not too bright. She's a very pretty young girl. She's nice, but she just wasn't very bright. So you take money out of it, right? With a certain amount of money you make comes a certain amount of intelligent stock, we'll say, right? Because you had to do something. Be good at your job. This nigga like, I know what you're thinking. But let me finish. Let me finish my thought before you give me a rebuttal. There's a certain a level of intelligence stock that you had to do to get to that level, whatever it is.
So you're telling me that someone who's at a lower level couldn't possibly have that intelligence stock in a different specific way. It doesn't have to be in the same way.
This particular person I'm talking about doesn't have any level. Like, thankfully, she's pretty because some nigga will take care of her for the rest of her life. Cancel. That's why our audience is predominantly male.
Oh shit.
But what's something you would consider not on your level? I'm not saying that a person who makes $10,000. I've made $10,000 a year, right? I've made $20,000 a year.
Yeah, I remember.
And I'm a good person. But there's certain things as you elevate in life that it's different. It's significantly different.
But I feel like most of that isn't different because of your elevation in life. It's different because of experiences. Anybody can have a number of experiences that can make a difference in your life in a different way. It doesn't have to be economically. It could be fucking emotionally. It could be physically. It could be mentally. There's different ways that somebody can bring knowledge into your life. Like half of these motherfuckers that got money are kind of fucking stupid. They just made a brand and flooded the fucking country with it. Like,
you can't take that away from people.
Some people, they just literally created a brand and flooded the fucking.
Well, let me ask you.
But I'm not taking it from them. That's still fucking work. Yeah. You created something and flooded and just kept pushing. Like that still work. But I'm saying not everybody that fucking is in that stage has some type of intelligence because some of them are fucking slow.
So put yourself outside of your current relationship for a second, right? Because we know we're all down to earth. We could all be ghetto. We represent where we came from, but we all know how to be professional in the right scenario and when we need to be professional, right? And your wife got to train me when I came back for 2 weeks, and I know she is super fucking professional. So if you had to go to an important dinner, we were about to take on a major sponsorship, right? We had to go to an important dinner. You have no problem taking your wife because she knows how to act in that scenario. Now, put yourself outside of that situation. You're single. We're at that same important dinner. There's this chick that you like because she got a fat ass, but she ain't the brightest. She ain't really had a lot of life experience. She ain't never been. The nicest place she ever been is Applebee's. Sorry, Zach. Nicest place she ever been is Applebee's. So she may not know how to act in that scenario. But are you taking her?
The funny thing is, because how you're saying it, like, she's me being me. If I was single and it was an important dinner, I'm not taking nobody unless it's like how you said. Like, I know my wife, obviously I can take her. But like, if I was single, like, I'm not taking nobody. I'm going by myself.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, I wouldn't take even whether she has been here before or hasn't been here before. This is important as business to me, and I don't give a fuck what you got to say.
But it's
I'm handling this shit.
All right, so you're dating this girl more than just you hit it a couple of times. She's a representation of you. Would you leave her home or would you take her to this meeting? I feel like this episode is making me look like a dickhead.
You digging a deeper grave.
No, but if people are honest, like I'm touching superficial shit because I can't think of something, right?
Yeah.
But think of the experiences and the moments and the conversations that you and Tanisha are able to have, right? Mm-hmm. Now, put yourself with somebody who's not on your level. They're not on your level professionally, but maybe they're the greatest human being on the planet. Mm-hmm. You're trying to share your experiences and things you go through, and they don't get it because they're not at the same level. See, I don't think you can see this from your lens.
I can't, nigga, because
happy ass fucking relationship the past 13 years.
It's not even just that. I just know, like, people are people. Like, some people have been in certain situations. Some people haven't been in certain situations. But it's all about us all trying to bring, like, this like figurative person, if you're dating that motherfucker, like try to bring them up and elevate them. If they don't want that, that's not what they want. Then you don't bring them in those situations.
Or that's not
the person for you. You don't 100% know that. Because it all depends on, because like, just because they are able to be in a professional setting and they have this hood side or ratchet side that they have to them, you can't fucking discount the emotion or the feel that you get for that specific person. You can't just discount that shit. Like,
I'm not saying you can discount it,
but that's saying like, yeah, regardless of how I feel about you, and regardless of how happy you make me feel, because of my economic status, I have to disregard you and go with somebody who's at the stature that I am. But I don't really like this person. I'm just going to settle. That's settling.
But I think you're trying to dumb it down to just we don't make the same dollar figure.
No, but that's even been in the same type of rooms, been in the same professional settings.
I give you an example.
I'm talking about going from like a Barack Obama status person to like a fucking Cardi B status person in the same. Well, she technically has been in, but you know what I'm talking about before the hood when she was growing up.
But do you think that relationship would work if Barack Obama and Cardi B?
If Barack like it, like if this nigga still become president, you can't say nothing. If he's still doing what he does.
This question: if that were his wife, do you think he would have became president? Well, this clown we just had as president years ago, so I guess
anything. No, because he's black, so it wouldn't have been possible.
But let me give you an example. So the girl I lost my virginity to, we would lose touch and then get back in touch. And one time she was like, she met somebody I was dating. It was one of these periods where we had bumped into each other and we're hanging out again. And she's like, I think you pick women who aren't as smart as you so you could feel whatever, superior. I don't think that was the word she used, but of course I was offended. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no. But then I started thinking about it.
Well,
huh?
Nothing, go ahead.
I started thinking about it. And I don't think I did or didn't. It's irrelevant. But to pick somebody that doesn't have the potential to grow or at your level, because I agree, sometimes somebody's not going to be at your level, mm-hmm. right? I may not be at somebody else's level. But I think the same way women choose to try and find somebody who's even keeled with them, we don't. Mm-hmm. And that's really all I'm saying is like, I don't disagree with the women that decide I want to be with somebody who's even keeled with me, but I think we should do the same shit. Mm-hmm. If your cart's not evenly milked, you're not going straight. Farm reference.
So all right. So I get what you're saying. You saying that being though the women do this, you don't find anything wrong with it. You feel like we should just do the same thing. I'm saying that we don't do this, and these bitches shouldn't do this either.
I know. This is where our core disagreement is.
So I'm feeling like we agree but disagree.
What benefit with a woman making $100,000 plus a year? What did she have to learn from the guy working at McDonald's?
You never know the situation. It could be fucking. It could be fucking love. It could be fucking honesty. It could be fucking realness. It's fucking like you keep thinking about this fucking knowledge and no, it's life shit that he could know. Like a chick making $100,000 can learn from a dude that works at fucking McDonald's. The struggle is fucking real. Like,
but she might have did that. She might have gone through that period of her life, mm-hmm. and she worked worked at McDonald's, mm-hmm. and now she's fucking making $100,000, whatever the fuck she does. Mm-hmm. Whether she has her own business, she works for a company, and she's elevated herself to that level. Mm-hmm. What does he have to bring to the table? And vice versa for a woman. What does she have to bring to the table? If I went out right now and met somebody that worked at McDonald's, what could they possibly bring to the table?
It could be a lot
other than the McRib, other than inside information when the McRib is coming out. And why shouldn't I want better?
You should want better, especially but if everybody is looking at that particular instant, that's why there are so many single females who are fucking miserable, who have a good lives, but are miserable in the love aspect because they are shutting out so many people. Like, just because this nigga probably work at McDonald's, but he gonna spend his last goddamn check on your ass from them fucking fries to get you something for your fucking birthday, when this nigga with mad money is just gonna throw something at you and just disregard you on your birthday. The nigga that doesn't have any money is gonna make the shit feel special because he grew up knowing you gotta try to make this shit feel special.
But that doesn't mean the guy who makes 100,000 couldn't do that as well. I get it. It's a bigger sacrifice for the dude who's buying for the $100,000 like to buy the Birkin bag. I get that.
Like it's. I feel like stuff like that. It's more from the heart from someone who doesn't have it. Because if that motherfucker
on this episode,
because if that motherfucker don't have it, like that's from the heart. Like my wife will tell you, if I don't have it, I don't have it. Like,
but shouldn't you be able to have that conversation if you don't have it? Why should you starve yourself for 3 weeks?
And that's what we do out of fucking love.
And
y'all don't do that. Y'all will fucking not give a shit about us while we're starving ourselves to try to make sure you feel like we love you.
Not everybody. There's people who appreciate your sacrifices and recognize it.
Some people, but all y'all talking about need to be at this economic status ain't.
Yeah, who broke your heart, yo? Who hurt you?
Ain't nobody hurt me. I'm a real ass nigga. Like, you not going, like, if y'all are focused on that's what I'm saying. Like, my whole thing is, when you're focused on that, you're not looking at people for who they are. There's so many fake people who are going to be at your status that are just going to be there for the moment. There's motherfuckers that are not at that same status that could be with you for a lifetime and make you feel how you need to feel in certain situations. People are just looking at what you can bring to me. Like, you got to look at, what does this entire situation offer me? People just think about what you can add to the situation. No, like, do you make me feel a certain fucking way? That's a big fucking thing. We all don't think about how somebody makes us feel.
This nigga about to make me smoke in this room.
We just think about what they can do for us. And that's men, that's women.
But making you feel good is doing something for you.
Yeah, but we don't think about that. We just think about what you can provide me.
Sure the fuck I do.
No, not saying.
Yeah.
Nigga, no, we fucking out of the ordinary. Y'all. Fuck.
But so you're telling me, let me ask you a question. Right? Take your wife outside of this. I take your wife's personality. And there's any person, any facet of life I could put your wife's personality in, you would date that person.
Yes.
So you're on a path to... You want to do more for the community, right? And it's led you to politics now. You meet this person in prison. I don't know. So that happens.
This nigga went left. First of all,
No, but because you want to help the community, you're so passionate about helping in the community, it actually is not absurd that one day you might go into politics because you want to do more to help your community with your hand. So don't discount it.
Pause.
That could have been a fucking prophecy.
Right.
But now there's this mass murderer that's in jail. But she's got all the qualities your wife has. You're going to tell me you would risk it all to date that person?
Yep.
All right, there you go.
That is.
Guess I ain't shit.
And that's the thing. Like, it's so much. I'm not going to give a fuck about a status that I have if I cannot be happy in that status. No matter what. That's my thing. People are just worrying about status. Worry about fucking happiness too.
I think you have to have a mix. Status.
It's a mix, bro, because that's what you keep telling me.
No, because look.
Because all of these scenarios, somebody has a better status and you're willing to give. fucking going into politics, willing to give their politics up to be with this mass murderer who has this fucking heart and has your heart. Like, that's status.
But you've worked for something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to sound like a gold digger or whatever, but I don't know. I lost my fucking train of thought. I had an example and I forgot. I just think that there's something to being closely even killed. You don't have to be exactly on par.
Yeah.
Right? Because in all honesty, your effort means way more to me than what you make, what your earning potential is.
That's how it should be.
But life is expensive. Emotional. Why would you want to be that far off? And I'm not, forget the fucking money, just experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine trying to have a conversation with somebody who hasn't learned as much as you have in life. You have a wealth of knowledge in that fucking ginormous fucking
First of all,
head.
fuck you, all right? I know my shit.
It could be worse. You could have that head and be dumb. It could be empty and shit. So, that's a blessing. You have a wealth of fucking knowledge. Could you start with somebody who is absolutely so far off?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you going to talk about?
You can teach. Like, people, you got to fucking teach. Like, if somebody doesn't know, try to teach. If you can't fucking teach, it is what it is. If you like their company, you like their company. But you don't got to fucking just drop their ass because they don't know what you know or have been through what you've been through.
I would like to investigate this. Let's see. We're episode 50, right? You're 30 this year?
Fuck you. Yeah, I'll be 30.
What's 17 times 50? I don't know.
17. This nigga. Who my phone at? Nigga.
Nigga.
It was 17 times. Like I'm gonna fucking know off the top of my head. 17. You said 17 times 50? I ain't there yet, but I was.
You're close to me at Apple. You scroll math far.
Nah, I was in my my menu. And I normally put all my shit in specific spots, but I didn't like fully set this phone up yet. So 17 times what? 50?
50.
850.
No, that's not right. Sorry. Yeah, 17 times 50. So we're on episode 850. I'm going to ask you this fucking question again because what I'm thinking is the difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're 30. You're still young. There's things that you might have more tolerance for than I have tolerance for at almost 50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, not every day is promised, but the likelihood is I have less days than you do.
That's not funny, nigga. It's funny because it's real, but it's like
right,
genuine.
But just from an average lifespan of a human being, right?
Yeah.
Based on the average lifespan of a human being, taking all of the factors out, I have more time. You have more time on the earth than I do.
Yeah.
Right? You have more time to grow. Not saying I'm fully grown and I've learned everything I learned because I'm far from
Nobody's ever fully grown.
But you might not have the same patience to wait for somebody to catch up to you when you're my age. And a lot of times people to make that level of income, they're closer to my age than to your age because, they have to work through life and get to a certain point.
Yeah. I mean, this is my thought process, but I can't see it being any other way for real.
And I also think it's difficult because you've grown with your queen.
Yeah, so like I just
so it feels like, of course,
like but that is how it is though, and that's why I feel like it makes it even more of a valid point because like I feel like she would agree with me on what I'm saying. Like,
of course she would.
We shouldn't like look at it like that.
But imagine starting over at 30.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, I don't know, like wishing bad shit. So I'm not saying no bad shit.
No, yeah,
imagine y'all didn't find each other yet, and now you're starting over at fucking 30. You know what you've gone through in life to get from 20 to 30. You know what you've had to learn and endure, and you're at a certain fucking level in your lifestyle. You would really just pick somebody way below your level? Even from an intelligence level. Like, what the fuck are you going to talk about?
Bruh, and that's the biggest thing. At an intelligence level, y'all know different things in life.
I'm not saying you can't learn from somebody. What could you learn from an 18-year-old? Let's go back to 18.
You going back to 18? I could learn some from 18. Blueface is decent. It's like nah. It's like nah. Nah, but nah, on some real shit. Like, and now you talking about age. Like,
But that's a level thing.
But
too.
no, age is not a level thing, bro.
Sure, I'm
is. I'm not.
Everybody.
So you telling me an 18-year-old is a different level. 18-year-old level is okay with a fucking 14-year-old level. It's not the same thing with age.
Significantly different.
Age, you're all right. So now you're talking about life experience because there's
right.
A lot,
that's the whole time I've been talking about this.
You've been talking. First of all, nigga, you said status a couple of times. That's why I kept
status is part of how you get.
But age doesn't have nothing to do with status.
In most cases, it
age
does.
Has nothing. I know niggas older than me that are nowhere near my status.
That is correct.
I know.
I'm not saying in most cases.
Niggas younger than me that are way past my status.
But age is going to always offer you more, most cases, more life experience.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But life experience is life experience. That's not status. I don't care what nobody says. Life experience is just what you've been through. But part of those experiences have gotten you to wherever level you've chosen to go to, right? Because you could have tons of life experience and choose to not go anywhere. Yeah.
But that's still not going to match somebody who hasn't had that level of experience.
Yeah, that level of life experience. But what the fuck does that have to do with being happy? Life experience doesn't make you happy. The person makes you happy. Like, you can teach them about life experience. Like, that's the thing. We always drop motherfuckers to the wayside because they don't know what I know or haven't been through what I've been through. We like, fuck you, I'm not dealing with you.
No, there's
that
value,
person will make you feel like you on fucking cloud 9 24/7 and you not even fucking know it.
Bro, there's value.
But because
fuck what I'm saying. You got to back you down.
Nah, go ahead.
No, there's value in shared experience.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But your experience isn't shared with nobody.
I give you an
your
experience. Call me lonely?
No, I'm saying I'm saying your life experience isn't shared with nobody. My wife couldn't give me the same life experience I had. Like, regardless, like, even though I'm talking about before we was together.
Right.
Like, our life experience was completely opposite.
In similar areas. Oh.
No, I moved away, and for most of the part, we didn't really grow around each other, and I didn't know her for 13 years of my life. I met her for a year, and then I didn't see her for like 5 years. So we didn't grow together.
You see my new Iron Man Lego set?
Oh, that shit's fire. But like I was saying, nigga, try to change the subject.
That's a good conversation. I'm enjoying.
Nah, this is a fucking good ass conversation.
I'm gonna ask you one last question, and then I'm gonna get your final thought because we got another episode to record, and I'll argue with you about this shit for fucking 3 days.
Part 2 coming soon. It's like,
if in a different multiverse, you were 30-year-old Darien, single, you had achieved your carpentry industry that you wanted. You've got your paintball field that we talked about last week. If you haven't seen it, you could click up here. Would you know what you've worked to get to be worth $1 million, let's say, right? We'll go at a small number. You're worth $1 million. You're going to tell me that you would be comfortable going out and meet somebody who makes $25,000. What the fuck do you have in common with that person?
They make me happy.
How do you know that?
Nigga, you won't know until you go on the fucking date. How the fuck did you come into this? Because if most time niggas, they get the phone number. So I approached her apparently.
Where'd you approach her at? Dollar General?
Wherever the fuck she was. If we're going on a date, apparently I approached her. Because 9 times out of 10, a woman's not going to approach you.
I don't know if you have that issue, but I don't have that issue.
First of all, I'm married and these bitches know, so we not going there. We not going there. But like most of the time, like it's the guy approaching. Like now, no. First of all, nowadays a lot of these chicks is the new niggas. But regardless of that, I forget where I was going with it.
I'm just saying, I've achieved a certain level of life. Like, you're right. Am I going to automatically, like, if you say, bro, I know this girl, she likes music like you like music.
She can sing her ass off.
She don't even have to fucking sing because I don't want to record her. Fuck her. She don't have to sing. She just loves music the same way you love music.
It's I record her ass. I'm still going to charge her.
Facts. And you're not getting a discount. She loves to read. She likes all the same shit as me. And he's like, bro, you got to meet her. I'm like, where is her life at right now? Because that's important to me. because maybe there's some challenges that she has to deal with in her life that I don't want to fucking deal with.
And what type of challenges are those?
I can't think of no shit. Like, I
want to know, because I want to know what type of challenges before I fucking respond. Like, because you never know what anybody's going through.
Right.
You never know what anybody's dealing with.
I mean, the person who makes
that motherfucker, that person making over $100 motherfucking $1,000 could just went through bankruptcy. You don't fucking know that.
That's a strategy. But anyway,
you don't.
But see, if you don't know what you don't know that.
And that's the thing. If you just starting in the dating world, you're just trying to get to know this person, not to getting to know what you do for a living or what you make. I want to know you. What you make doesn't define you.
No, it doesn't. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
your
that.
status in life doesn't define you.
It certainly fucking does.
First of all, just because I'm 30 doesn't define me being the regular type of 30-year-old person.
Why I've always enjoyed probably a high significance of people that I've dated or married or whatever I've met in a workplace setting, whether they were a coworker or a customer, right? And you know why I enjoy that? Because seeing a person's work ethic tells you a whole lot about the fucking person, right? So regardless of what they make, you can see a lot about how they are based on how they think, how they react to stuff, their sense of urgency.
All right, so if this person working at McDonald's, making 20-something thousand a year, you see them catching overtime, busting their ass consistently, never miss a day of work, and now that's still not worth your status?
What did I make a year?
This nigga. See, bro. And now we back to what you make a year, bro. I just said that.
You know what? I used to fault girls saying, y'all, I used to say, matter of fact, me and Danielle did an episode like this, and Danielle said she would talk to the guy at McDonald's.
She probably capping, but
no, I truly believe that she doesn't matter. She found the guy attractive and interesting. She would talk to the guy no matter what. Mm-hmm. I'm at a point in my life where I tend to agree with the women.
It's like, nah. It's like, nah. No, I'm joking.
But I'm not hollering at the chick in McDonald's. We maybe we might have some shit in common, but the high likelihood is that we don't. Because if they're starting out at McDonald's, they're probably significantly younger than me. Right?
You never grew up in the hood?
Of course I did. I show you some pictures.
You ain't never had to catch the bus?
All the time. But I've done that.
That sounds like the same life fucking experience you've had before.
But I've done it already. I don't want to watch somebody else do it again.
Why are you watching them do it? Why can't you bring them up? Because if that's somebody you want to be around,
myself up.
If that's somebody you want to be around,
I don't know, care for because I'm not going to inquire.
Because you're not going to inquire, and that's the fucking problem. Ain't nobody ever going to know. Your fucking soulmate could be working at fucking Dollar General as the store manager, and you not even fucking know.
You're talking store manager. That person doesn't make $20,000.
That nigga makes $30,000. Nigga, what the fuck is the difference, bro?
$10,000 more dollars. Another tax bracket.
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
get the fuck out of here.
In all honesty, I don't believe in absolutes. Right. Every situation is unique.
Absolute?
Meaning that all men are this way or all women are this way or all people.
You'd be asinine to think that.
Right. There's no absolute. There could be that exception.
Nobody's the same. So how are they all this way?
I'm not going to discriminate, but I'm going to say that I'm not going to see the J-Lo looking girl or the Nia Long looking girl at McDonald's and I'm going to take my fucking food and go on. Because there's a high likelihood that we don't have a lot in common and it would be a waste of both of our times anyway.
That's why y'all all are searching for invisible soulmates, okay? That's what's going on. Y'all are looking for a fucking love that's not there. Fuck out of here. I do not agree with that shit.
This is cool because, not cool, but it's interesting because usually we have a debate and we usually end up settling on it. I don't think we're going to agree on this.
We are going to disagree. We are going to agree to disagree. That's why it's my nigga, because we can disagree and leave it at that. Like,
I can't wait to episode 850.
He going to ask me this again.
Ask you this shit again.
And I'm still going to say the same shit. It don't matter.
We'll see how you answer the question when you got a couple pinky rings on your finger and shit.
Pinky ring? Fuck is you talking about?
I don't know what you're going to splurge. Are you fuel frugal? You still won't splurge.
Exactly, nigga. I splurged today. I bought an outfit. That was it. Okay. That was it. I ain't going to splurge for another month. Fuck it.
You probably won't.
Fuck you talking about?
It's going to take you fucking 15 years to enjoy that you're at a different status and be rich.
Facts.
I'm like, Darien, You don't have to drive the Kia no more, bro.
You got money, bro. Get your truck. Like, bro, nah, it still got good mileage.
I'm gonna have to buy this shit and drop it off at the nigga house. T, get him these keys when he come home. We're gonna have somebody take the other shit.
I'm gonna tow my shit. I'm gonna come out mad as shit. Like, yo, where the fuck my car go? He said, oh, Rahmonn got rid of it. He said, you need to start driving this. Like, motherfucker, I still had 50,000 miles on that motherfucker.
Pushing that shit mad as hell. This is nice though. I guess it's all right.
I guess it's all right.
Motherfucker.
Facts.
Damn, my final thought is the same way women make a choice to elevate the status of who they decide to date, I believe men should too. Period.
My final thought is that fucking choice shouldn't be there. Y'all shouldn't focus on motherfucking status just because. Y'all should actually focus on the actual real life things that make you feel a specific type of way. Cause even if this nigga make money, he could be a shitty ass person and then what? He just at your status, but he don't give a fuck about you. He got these other hoes that's at McDonald's that he buying these McDoubles for, and he fucking these bitches. Like, fuck out of here. Y'all worry about status. Stop worry about status. Worry about how a person treats you. Fuck that shit.
Yo, bro. I love you, bro. Who hurt you?
Ain't nobody hurt me. That's the thing. I've had good love in my life, so I fucking understand.
Oh, now it's personal.
No, hold on, no.
He's like, yo, bitter ass.
Nah, I don't even mean it personal. I've just learned from her. Like, this is what it is, man. I don't think I would have this mindset if it wasn't for her. Cause I feel like she would think the same thing.
You ever see the movie Weird Science?
No.
I'm gonna pluck one of your wife's hairs, create my own version. We gonna start selling them shits. Cause this is the happiest fucking nigga I've ever met in my entire fucking lifetime.
Facts, bruh. It took a while to get here, but it's the work and the work ethic and the love that I feel that I think I'm just happy.
That's what's up. Gosh, this is an interesting conversation.
It was a fucking good ass. We
did not anticipate this.
This conversation was not like, we literally thought it was gonna be like one of our other ones where we literally talk about it for 5 minutes and then it's done. Like,
this wasn't intended to be the basis of the episode.
This shit was not supposed to go this way.
But good clip. That was a great clip you found.
We definitely gotta credit them because they started a whole episode for us. So.
For real. Yo,
facts.
I'm just curious as to what our woman audience falls to. It's gonna be like, you have one female watcher.
Oh, I'm gonna have so many clips from this episode.
Keep in mind when you watch, the reason you need to listen and watch and listen is because sometimes the clips be fucking skewed.
Yep. And that's 100%. You ain't gonna know what you get from the clip. Like,
you gotta watch
the clip is literally like what? Clips are what? Reels are a minute and 30 seconds max. Maybe I'll put a 5-minute video max on there. Our episodes are an hour long. Like, you missed a lot. like if you ain't watched, you missed a lot. But sure. This was a good ass conversation.
It was.
This was a good ass conversation.
And now the next episode we gonna feel we gonna feel like we just had Beyonce on stage and now the opening act coming next.
Niggas ain't gonna know what the fuck to say next episode. We gonna start on the same subject.
Sit here and start drinking. I really would shout out to my friend Jen. It's her birthday today. Well, yeah, today, but when this comes out, I'll have passed. Shout out to the Akila K.
When
it's
this
her birthday today. This won't come out till 2/23, but today's the 18th. So
got you.
Shout out to Akila K.
Hey,
it's her birthday
happy
today.
Birthday.
It's my
you gotta spit a birthday freestyle.
One of my best friends. She actually released a song today. So.
Oh shit! Right. That's dope.
Which she typically does on her birthday. My best friend Dre, his mom's birthday is today. So a lot of
damn, yo, fucking between February, March, and April.
Up, what month was so 10 months ago?
Yeah, because that's when they was getting it in. Because literally between like mid-February to like April, it's mad. I know so many birthdays in that fucking like.
How's the Valentine's Day, baby? Nothing spectacular there.
Yeah. My wife, she's born on the 5th of March. And then I'm the 30th of April.
Like, oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they could get with us.
At Warm the Crib across all social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On TikTok, we are Warm the Crib Podcast. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube page, Warm the Crib Podcast. You search it up in the YouTube bar, it'll come up. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you know anytime we drop anything. We appreciate all the love.
Make sure you watch this one because maybe we continue this conversation.
Hey.
And we end the fucking podcast here. Fuck 52.
Facts. Fuck 50. Nah, hold on. I was about to agree. I wasn't even listening for a second.
But anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for always tuning in. I'm a good human being. Despite what this nigga says. Until next week.
Peace.